Hello guys, and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you step by step how to make this adorable sleeping Lechonk. Let's get started. We are going to start by making 8 single crochets in a magic ring. Don't mind me, I am a little sick. We are going to do half double crochet increases all the way around. You'll see we have this cute little pig nose. I like to go around in the front loop. And I actually think I am going to embroider this now, just so I can get it to lay how I want on my plush Lechonk. Our little Lechonk nose. Now we are going to be going in with a light brown yarn. We are just going to pick a random stitch, 1 single crochet, 1 increase all the way around. Now we are going to do 2 single crochets and 1 increase. This is what it should be looking like. We are now going to crochet over to the other side and stop. Just single crochets. As you get here, we are going to chain 1 and turn our work. Just to where it's about even. And as you can see, this kind of shapes his face, so mine is more like exactly even. So I'm going to chain 1, and we are going to fasten off this brown yarn. This is how it should be looking. Grab our gray or black, whatever color you have. I do like this one for the Lechonk. Get my hook. That way I know where my round ends without even putting a stitch marker. And we are going to do 3 single crochets and 1 increase. We get here, we are going to do the exact same thing we did on the other side, except for no increases or decreases, just single crochets to the other side. So you just single crochet into this stitch right here, back around, and show you what I did on the other side. Let's go down here first, single crochet that. We are basically single crocheting this whole shut. We are just going to continue. This is what you should be looking like. Do 4 single crochets and 1 increase. Now we are going to start building the body. So we are just going to keep going around and around and around until you like how big he is. We've done 8 rows of single crochet, so now I'm going to start decreasing we are going to do 1 decrease and 4 single crochets all the way around. This round it will be 2 single crochets and 1 decrease. Now we are going to add the tail. We are going to single crochet until you are pretty much in the center of his nose. That's pretty even. So we are going to chain. You can honestly make this as long as you want. I think I'm gonna do 7. And you are just going to single crochet back down the chain. The tighter you make these single crochets, the curlier his tail will be. And single crochet the rest of the way around. One single crochet, 1 decrease. You can try to go right in the center. And next to it, that way that hole is gone. And just continue your pattern of 1 decrease, 1 single crochet all the way around. You're gonna want to tie these off where you did your color changes. You are gonna want to fasten them off just so it doesn't come unraveled. Not that I think it would unless you give this to a small child and they're like really playing with it. You can just fold it inside out and tie any loose ends you see. If you did a magic ring a different way than I did, you'll want to make sure to secure this as well. But mine is a chain 2. I'm not worried it's going to fall apart. Flip that back around. And we are going to just continue. Decrease all the way around. You're going to add stuffing. Make sure you are putting stuffing up inside his nose. That way it gives it shape and it keeps its shape. You want to stuff him firmly, but make sure he is still pretty squishy. You can move around your stuffing this way. You will see not all of mine is stuffing, just because I'm running a bit low. You'll want to make sure to stuff up in here. You decrease all the way around, and then fasten him off and sew him shut. We're now going to work on his face and his ears and his legs. A smaller hook for his eyes. It really doesn't matter the size, just smaller than the one you were just using. I like using my 2.5 millimeter hook instead of my 5. We are going to make a magic ring and crochet 6 into the magic ring. Close that up. Slip stitch into the last stitch. Chain 1 and fasten off. Now I'm going to do the same thing that I did with the nose. I want to make a straight line right across. This is much easier to do when it is not on your plushie yet. We will be sewing these on later. If you want to do it now, you're more than welcome to. But I'm going to set those aside and work on the little things that go under his eyes. You're going to chain 9, skip 2 stitches, and single crochet 3, slip stitch, chain 1, and cut off. I am going to go ahead and sew on his eyes. You will want your pupils sideways. If you want him awake, you can always do this, but mine will be sleeping. So I am just going to go ahead and sew these on, and I will come right back. So these are the eyes sewn on. I know they look freaking crazy at the moment. I am now going to just tuck in all these ends, trim them, and then add the yellow pieces under his eyes. And this is how your Lechonk should be looking. Now we are going to start with the ears, and then we are just going to sew them on and then do all the legs. We are almost done. We are going to chain 4, back through, and single crochet. Chain 1, turn your work, single crochet, now we are going to color change. Single crochet across this chain, do not make a chain, but turn your work. Single crochet in these 3, turn your work, single crochet into these 2, chain 1, and fasten off. I'm going to tie these 2 colors together. And I am going to go ahead and sew these on my Lechonk, and I will show you what he looks like after he's got ears. Here is my Lechonk with his ears. You can stand him up. You can fold them over. You just want them kind of over his eyes. You can always crease them. Now we are going to do the legs, and he will be finished. With the legs, you are going to want to make 6 single crochets into a magic ring with your pink yarn. We are now going to do an increase in every stitch. Once you get to your last increase, do a half stitch, which means just don't pull your single crochet all the way through yet. We are going to color change to our body color, and we are just going to go around for 4 rows. And just like that. Do not fasten this off yet. We are going to cut the pink, secure it to where we did our color change. We are going to fold this in half. Now you can slip stitch this. I like to single crochet it across. It just makes it easier for sewing on later. And just like that, that is 1 foot complete. Okay, I've made all my legs, so I'm going to sew them on like this. The same in the back, just opposite, so it looks like he's all splattered out sleeping. And just like that, here is our sleeping Lechonk. How freaking adorable is that? I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. As always, like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you in the next one.